Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your title and description so it shows up in Google. Let's check it out. Okay, so we're continuing our on-page SEO training, and I've been teaching you how to set it up so that way Google finds your stuff easier. And one of the things I want to share with you in this video is how to create your content so that way it shows correctly on Google's search engine results page. So I typed in podcasting A to Z, and this is the result that I have. And how do I basically create this content area, this little snippet with my title, my web address, and the description of what my content is? So in order to do that, you would go inside your WordPress dashboard, and you want to make sure that you download a plugin called All-in-One SEO. So here it is. I downloaded the pack called All-in-One SEO pack, and you want to make sure you have that. In the event, some WordPress themes already have SEO settings, so you may or may not need this. But in case you didn't, you want to make sure you download it. Okay, so here we are in our blog post, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, your All-in-One SEO pack is installed. Now, there's a couple things I want to bring to your attention. This is what we call the preview snippet. And this is what you would basically see on Google. I'm going to put it side by side just to show you that it's the exact same content on your blog post. So here we are. You can see that this right here is the exact same thing as this. It says Podcasting A to Z Review, an insider's perspective. There you go. And it says Podcasting A to Z Review, complete review from a recent graduate. And it says the exact same thing. So as you can see, there's a direct correlation from what you put in this snippet will show up on your search engine results. Okay, so let's go ahead and give you some tips on how to properly format this. So when you basically fill this out, they're going to give you a couple options. They're going to give you the option to create your title. And typically, I like to just put whatever my blog post title is. But in the event you want to modify and adjust it, you can do it so here. The other thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you put a very good description. I like to put my keyword twice in my description, once in the very beginning and once towards the very end. So as you can see, I put in my description, Podcasting A to Z Review right here, Podcasting A to Z at the very end as well. And it gives you some hints. It says your title should be characters must be, most search engines use a maximum of 60 characters for a title. I currently have 72, so if I wanted to modify this, I could kind of reduce the wording. And as you can see, why is when you're doing the preview snippet, it kind of gets cut off right here. So this all-in-one SEO is saying, hey, if you can keep your minimum at a 60, it's kind of better. But as you can tell, I still didn't get penalized for it. It just helps your readers. The other thing is your description also is limited to 160 characters, as you can see right here. It's actually, I would say, about 157 characters you want to try to keep. So mine's actually 160. So as you can see, it kind of gets cut off right here. It says podcasting A ... If I wanted to clean this up, I could and make it, 157 characters or so. And that way it'll show the entire description right here. Your keywords should also be written right here. So I basically made it very easy for Google to identify what this blog post is about. I basically say, this is about podcasting A to Z. I could also put a comma and type in some other keywords. So maybe I want to put podcasting A to Z review. And just really kind of simplify Google. Say, hey, this is what my blog post is about. This is the keyword. And that's pretty much all you need to do with these snippets with using your all-in-one SEO pack. Or there's some other plugins like SEO Yoast that also can give you this option as well. So go ahead and check that out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.